Oh, welcome back. Welcome back to the greatest show on the face of the earth. We are in the building at the LeVar Walker podcast show. If you just not seen me for the first time, thank you for joining. Also, too, please subscribe to my YouTube page over there at LeVar Walker TV. And before we get into it, I'm going to be live in the New York City winery at the Loft, March 15th. You can go to get those tickets by hitting that QR code right up there, right here where I'm pointing. You can get those tickets, man. And we're going to rock out at the New York City winery. Hopefully we sell enough tickets and I don't have to cancel the show. But, you know, it's what it is. I don't care. As far as I was supposed to be in Columbus. Columbus is canceled. That's not going to work. No tickets sold. So I pulled the plug on that. And if Miamisburg doesn't pick up, I'm going to pull the plug on that as well. But it's okay because we're going to continuously build, and we build and don't beg. I'm still going to get money regardless. So anyway, we're going to get into this. And also, please get those tickets. New York City Winery, March 15th. Let's make that a night to remember. I'm checking on them ticket sales right now to see how I'm looking. Hopefully we do well. Who knows? We got a lot to talk about today. Okay. First of all, the IG models, these models that women adore, these lifestyles that these IG models are displaying on the internet, for the most of them, is a lie. These women are supporting and funding their lifestyles, these luxury lifestyles, through escorting services. That's why you never see them with a man, right? They have a little thing they set up that probably looks like this. When they're out by themselves, they probably set up that, or they will have their trick take a picture of them. So they're basically, a lot of these models are for sale. They're all for sale. And this was rather intriguing to me because I just happened to be scrolling and there was another lady, I believe she was one of these models, and she was talking about it. You see them, a lot of them right now, due to the bombing, they're stuck over in Dubai. They can't get out, okay, because they go over there, they get big bags and, to get defecated on and all kind of weird things done to them. So these lifestyles are not a lifestyle to look up to. It almost reminds me, back in the 80s and the 90s, we all looked up, me, myself, all my friends, we all looked up to the dope man. and it looked beautiful, it looked pretty, but behind the scenes, we're not realizing that he got ops, he got enemies, he got the police looking for him. The man can't sleep. It's just everybody trying to kick his door in. It's just not a great life. But on the surface, it looks good. So I found a video of an IG model that's talking about this. Um, I want to bring y'all in on that. We got to take a look at this here. Let me pull it up. Give me 1 second. I got to get my stuff together. Hope y'all having a good day too, man. It's always love in the neighborhood with everybody. Um, but let's blow this up. Let me scoot over a little bit and let's see what this lady has to say in regards to these IG women.
So when I first moved to Miami, I remember being so amazed that these girls were making so much money off of supplement deals and like the stuff they advertise on Instagram, whether it be like beauty products or clothing. And I was like, wow, like how are they getting paid this much? And they would be posting their lifestyle, like, like soft life, whatever. And I was like, oh, good for them. Like, I'm not a hater. So I was like, oh, that's dope. And my family's from Miami, a lot of them, but they're from like Miami, not like Brickell downtown. So I obviously knew there were a lot of sugar babies already in Miami and that kind of thing. But I remember when I found out, after being like a little more integrated into the Brickell downtown Miami crowd, like a lot of these girls are actually escorts. And that's how they're paying for these apartments and cars and jewelry. It's not off of supplement deals. It's not off of OxyShred. I remember being so amazed. Like I could not wrap my head around it. And so for all the girls that like are watching YouTube and TikTok and being like, oh, like I'm gonna move to Miami and I'm gonna be a fitness influencer, blah blah blah. You can make a lot of money off of social media, but what you're seeing online is not quite the reality for a lot of things. So I just want to de-influence young girls who maybe want to move to Miami and think that like it's like that. It's not.
So basically, the lady is saying, yes, you can move to Miami. You can live this lifestyle, but you're going to live it on your back. You're going to be on your back. The lie that you're living, you're just living a lie. These girls are living lies. They're all lying. You might have a very, very small percentage of them who are legitimately making money online. And I'm going to deduct the OnlyFans models and the porn stars in Miami. But yeah, because they on their back too. So you're on your back, and we had just been so perverted in this society. Nobody wants to make an honest day's living. Uh, that's shamed upon now, just to go to work. People shame it. Just to be just a good, upstanding citizen is shamed in this culture. And these women, they don't even want like a good, hardworking man. They just want this guy that makes $1 billion a year and just supports their lifestyle and just buys them junk. And they have no, and all they can offer is a big ass and a smile. And it's really sad. These are the new streetwalkers, as that one dude 44 is saying. These are the new streetwalkers. This is how this goes now. This is the game. You know what I'm saying? So it's very sad. Hopefully the ladies will be able to get out of Dubai. I know a lot of them over there stuck, after playing with a horse and doing this and that. It's just really sad. Let me answer a couple of these. Hello, will you be in DC? I'm gonna be at the Arlington Draft House June 7th. That's the closest I'll be to DC. June 7th, Arlington Draft House. So pull up on me there. And yeah, get those tickets, guys, especially New York City Winery. That's all I'm focused on at this point. The other two shows don't look like they're gonna happen. And I'm just being honest. I don't care. I know, there'll be a lot of comics. Oh, he ain't really selling no tickets. And a lot of these guys have their head up the ass of bigger acts and they don't build their own table. So I don't even have respect for those guys. But anyway, I'm gonna be in New York City winery in the loft. Please get those tickets. Let's keep it moving. And I hope to see you, Jennifer, at the Arlington Draft House. So pull up on me. We're gonna have a good time. But let's see what this lady has to say. Let's finish this out.
You can have a great life here, but what a lot of these other older girls are selling you is not quite the truth. So don't feel bad about having a regular job. Don't feel bad about going to college and having aspirations. Like that's super important. Please keep your dreams and aspirations.
Yeah, a lot of people living a lie. If a person can't tell you exactly what they do, they're lying. They're lying. It's so much cap in society right now. People are just living these lies. They're not living the truth, and there's so many sheep in the world that they follow up behind these people, and you end up getting scammed. You end up taking this course, this magical course that they only have the information for you, and Gemini and Chat GPT, they don't know the information, and this magical course is going to make you millions of dollars while you sleep. And people fall for this. And I've been a victim of these courses. That's why I'm here to say that, because I was oblivious. I was a sucker. But then my eyes opened. It's very, very sad. Very, very sad where we at right now. And while we talking about where we at, get those tickets, man. I'm gonna be in New York City Winery. I gotta be able to sell because New York is my number one market. These tickets gotta move. Y'all are seeing them. I'm sure if you live in New York and you own this and you have seen my ad come across your feed, if you on Facebook or wherever, let me know. Okay. Let me know if you seeing my ad in New York. It should be in a 30 or 40-mile radius on Facebook and Instagram. But let me know. Please comment. Let me know. Um, I was definitely a sucker comedian, Tiana. I see you over there on IG talking. I was a sucker. I got scammed. They had me believing in all the black excellence because these are trigger words. And this is how a lot of black people get scammed with the old black excellence trick. Black excellence. We gonna do this. We gonna get this money, and it goes on, and you just end up getting robbed. Ask the people who participated in the Tulsa real estate fund. They're never gonna see that money again, and they build like this. What happens is people get so involved, they get so emotionally invested. When a voice of reason comes through and like, yo, this is a scam, you are condemned and ostracized as a hater. As a hater. And then when they get scammed and you're an asshole like me and you pop back up and say, hey, I told you, then you're a bully. This is what happens. So we're gonna move right along. There's so much to talk to. They had these bombings in Iran. Gas is looking like it's going through the roof right now. I just had to fill up the truck the other day. Gas had jumped to like $3.29 a gallon, and I know the other day was at like two something. So they're bombing Iran, and understand what this is about. They want to take so in Iran, it's a canal. I can't think of the name of this canal. That's very important. It's the boats or the oil tankers run through this small canal through Iran, and it supply the boats got to get through there to supply a large percentage of the earth with oil and gas. But here's my thing. I really wish, like with this current administration, like they reverse the EV credits. We should be trying to push ourselves forward as a country for EVs and get unattached to gas and foreign oil. We need to get off of this, man. We need to move into the future. China right now is moving to the future where their EV sales are going through the roof. They don't need oil and gas. They're becoming less and less dependent on oil and gas every day. But at the same time, in America, it seems like we're trying to reverse the trend. And these EVs are only getting better. So I don't know where we go from here. I really don't. I think we're lost. We are just lost, man. I don't know. Things are not looking good for the brother Lil Durk. Lil Durk is in trouble, y'all. Durk is in trouble. I don't think that the lawyer, because he got that big attorney, that's supposed to be able to get him off. And this is what I'm seeing right now. And this is why I say, y'all, to the kids in the streets, leave them damn streets alone. You're not gonna win, bro. You're not gonna win. Let me blow this up for y'all. Okay, here we go. So it says it looked like it's over Lil Durk yesterday. His OTF homies, Day Day and Boogie, was spotted in court cooperating with the feds. They reportedly testified against him, providing evidence that Durk sent them to take out Quando Rondo in exchange for avoiding life sentences. The judge reduced their potential time to 10 to 20 years if convicted. Both of them were even celebrating in the courtroom right after. Yeah, this is all a part of the game. This is street life. This is street life. These niggas are not your friend. There will never be, ever be honor amongst thieves. It's never gonna happen. Never. Never, ever, ever. So this is, and I know Durk has the big time attorney, Drew Feinling, who represents all of the rappers. And I'm pretty sure, like, I don't know, but I bet you Drew Feinling probably has a lot of invested in their publishing and stuff like that so he can get paid. But kids, this is not the route. Leave them streets alone. Learn them computers. Because I think Durk is going to get shipped up the river. I don't think they're going to be able to reverse this. It was an obvious targeted hit. They have terabytes and terabytes of evidence, and I don't see it. I don't see it, man. I don't see it. And it's going to be very I think you need to be a billionaire to even attempt to beat the feds, as in the case of Diddy. But when you even look at Diddy's case, like I said before, he shouldn't even be in jail. This is just, I don't know who he pissed off, but I don't see Durk getting out of this. And it's getting even worse. I saw too, when I was looking, I saw something else on here, which was, then you end up going to jail and you see this. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Very, very sad. Wait till y'all see this. Now, this is I don't know if this is real or what. I'm just bringing it to y'all. The woman got to move on. When your ass go to jail and you want to be down with these niggas and you get the time, that woman ain't about to wait for you, man. She not gonna wait. She got to move on. And we see India here. I don't know. Is this even real? I think she has a new man, and it appears that she has moved on with her life. And you just can't blame her. Like, this is life. When you want to be a big street nigga, this is what's gonna happen. Okay? No, none of these so-called real niggas, they not coming to see you in jail. They not putting nothing on your books. Okay? You're just gonna die in there. This is what's gonna happen. So it's unfortunate, but we have to wake up as a community to this. And my job as almost 50-year-old man is just to tell our young men, we have to stop. Leave these streets alone. It's very, very sad. And a lot of people are saying, I pity me if these women are loyal to them or in love with them. But at the end of the day, bro, you got to watch out for yourself first. You can't think that your ass going to go up the river and the woman is going to wait the rest of her life for your ass. You got a life sentence, man. What you think she going to do? What is she supposed to do? This a young woman? What is she supposed to do? This is just life. I would want, you know what? And I keep it a bean. I'm the kind of guy, if I'm, in them streets, I tell my woman, look, just go and move on. Because I'm never getting out of jail. I'm not coming back. It don't make sense for you to sit and wait for me and I'm going to die in here. That's just keeping it a bean. And while we keep it in a bean, get those tickets to see me at the New York City Winery in the Loft. Because that's where I'm going to be at. In the Loft, New York City Winery. Get those tickets and pull up on your boy. We are lost, man. Get the tickets, New York City Winery. I see y'all. Y'all see that QR code up above. Get those tickets. Come out to the show. Very, very sad, man. Very sad. That's the life. You asked me what happened. That was just Lil Durk's girlfriend, India Royal, and it looks like she's moved on with a new man. Marcus Cheatham said these women are delusional and you are very funny, LeVar. Thank you, brother Cheatham. I appreciate you. And there's just more to go. There's just more to talk about. This world, we're living in a chaotic society. The world is crumbling around us. And I'm the only one that really cares because I'm here for you guys. I'm here. Look at this. The boyfriend of Moneybag Yo's baby mama goes off after he found out bag was inside the house he pays for with her. Now, what do you think Moneybag Yo was doing inside the house with his baby mama, y'all? Do you think he was just there to see his kids? Or was he there to see something else, if you know what I mean? And here's the guy who's paying this money. I'm just trying to figure out what Moneybag Yo was doing at the house where I pay the bills at. And I'm going to tell you, young man, he was probably jumping off the dresser in that woman. That's probably what he was doing. 9 times out of 10. I'm sure they weren't having prayer. Or maybe they were. Understand that you and Ouch Boosie have a baby together, champ, but don't disrespect the house where I'm taking care of everything. You want to see your daughter while you're in town, cool, but do that at your hotel or your bus or wherever. I just bought this girl a car 2 days ago and she got nerve to do some wild shit like you. Well, see, this is a product of being a simp. Okay, you can't be mad at the game. This is called simping on steroids. You done bought a house, you bought a car, baby daddy coming over there to give her a little something. You know, he coming over there to drop a little package off for her. That's called simping. That's called simping. So don't do that. And I'm just here because I love my people and I'm here to educate. So, bro, go over there. You need to take the house back. Hopefully you didn't put in her name or take the car back or sell everything and just move on, man. Just move on. She showed you what she gonna do. And as men, you got to understand you can't control no woman's box. That's her box. I know when you in it, she tell you it's yours, but it's not yours. It's hers. And she gonna take it and give it to whoever she want to. Like Amazon. Okay? Like she gonna pass it out to whoever she want to. It's yours while you're in it, but as soon as you pull out of there, it's not yours. And it got to move. It's like a hot potato. This is what happens. So I'm only here to educate. I'm not here. I'm just here to give truth and to educate and to let people know what it is. Because I love everybody. I love everybody. And that's probably my problem because my heart is so big. My heart is big. Shout out to everybody watching me on YouTube. YouTube is really one of my biggest platforms when I go live. Shout out to everybody on Twitter and YouTube. We got about 105, probably about 110 people watching right now, which is great. And shout out to my one person over there on Twitch. You know what I like about this the most? I'm glad y'all can see me literally build this thing brick by brick and to see what it takes to build your own table and how difficult it can be at times. But it is a mission and a journey between you and God. Okay? So everything is positive. It's amazing. Shout out to C. Kelly over there on Twitch. And I never look at my Twitch. I got to see, I don't even know how it really works, but thank you for pulling up. And then I even show some of the comments right there in the side, right there. So this was wait, you say you late? I don't. I think somebody said in the chat earlier that I don't know if they broke up, but Jail probably broke up India and Lil Durk, as there's been pictures saying with India and her new man, she has moved on because she can't wait for him for the rest of her life, unfortunately. Okay, so it's what it is. We the jury, how you doing? We the jury, bring back shame. This grown self on the internet telling all his business when he should have went straight to the other man. Well, I get that, but when a man is hurt, we the jury, the man is hurt. He paying all that money, paying them bills over there. He was hurt. He lashed out. He probably just paid that mortgage and looked on that camera and saw that man walking through that house. And he was hurt. All he had was his phone in his hand and he tweeted it out to the world to see. So hey, it's what it is. And can you, we the jury, please, can we just have some type of accountability for the woman who doesn't even care? You got the man bought you a house. At least she could have had the decency to respect him enough to just meet the boy at his hotel, not the house the man paid for. And brothers, you got to be careful because we lost a rapper like that. What was it? Rappers, I think it was Trouble or something like that. Laid up over some girl's house. The other guy come home and the worst happened. So be careful when you're laying up with these ones. Don't go to their house because you never know what's going to happen. Go meet them somewhere in the parking lot at Publix or at the Target parking lot, or meet them at the Tesla charging station or something. Shout out to We the Jury. Appreciate you pulling up, though. But we got more and more to talk about today. Recently, a mayor in DeRidder, Louisiana, was caught graping with a G, graping a 16-year-old boy at a drunk pool party she threw for the boys. Very, very terrible. It's horrific. And I have let's bring up this footage. Let me see.
Opening statements highlight.
Hold on. Let me bring that up, guys. Y'all, please let me know if y'all enjoying these streams. I would love to know that. But let's see what happened. These are statements. And these female PDF file people, this is what they look like. And look, am I wrong for saying they got some decent looking ones? These PDF file females are decent looking. Now the men PDF file men, they'd be horrific. But some of these PDF files in these schools and stuff, it's very interesting.
Opening statements highlighting a trail of text messages and alleged bias by investigators. Court is back in session today for the sex crimes trial of former DeRidder Mayor Misty Roberts. KPLC's Devin Cruz joins us live from DeRidder from outside the courthouse. Devin?
Yeah, Cynthia, I'll start with some of the procedural stuff. Today started this morning with jury selection after yesterday's jury selection issues. And then after that in the afternoon, both sides got their first opportunity to try and convince the jury. Now, Assistant District Attorney Charles Robinson got his chance first, describing what he called a lewd photo that was uncovered of Roberts and a minor on the night of the party. Robinson said several teens witnessed the incident in question. He went on to outline a text conversation between Roberts and the young man's mother that discussed Roberts' use of birth control. Roberts' defense team told jurors their client is being, quote, railroaded. Defense attorney Adam Johnson says she has been targeted, pointing to previous conduct by a judge who's been dismissed from the case. He also highlighted what he calls a biased state police investigation. We heard him quote the same line he did in the evidence hearing a couple of weeks back, where the detective agreed, she said, quote, either the witnesses needed to get on board with the train or get run over. He also said no one reported the alleged crimes to the alleged incident to police. Detectives only became involved after social media started churning, and he said that tainted the investigation. Now, Judge Savoy said before opening statements began to the jury that this very well may run into Saturday. Today also ended early because of some sort of evidence issue the judge talked about. We'll find out more about that tomorrow at 9 when we're all back here. But for now, reporting here in DeRidder, Devin Cruz.
Very, very sad, man. This is wild. So this woman had the party, got these kids drunk, and took the 16-year-old boy into the room. And this is quite nasty. This is what's going on. And what I've noticed, there's a far difference between the male PDF file and the female PDF file, in that typically the male PDF files, you just see them and they do these videos where they hitting the guy in the head or they filming them and doing all kind of stuff. But these female PDF files, they don't have any type of, once again, accountability. Well, in this case, this one was caught, but for the most part, I don't see grown women jumping on these women as the men do to try to, control what's happening and these predators that are harming the children. I don't see women like running down these other women. I'm not seeing that. So it's very nasty. Not a good thing, guys. Not a good thing at all. We're gonna keep this thing moving today. I want to talk about, I learned some stuff from the Epstein file of who Epstein is. So basically, it's looking like Jeffrey Epstein was an asset, like an undercover asset to a foreign entity, that being Israel. So it looks like Jeffrey Epstein was a part of the Mossad. The guy had when you trace his wealth and where it came from, he ended up getting $500 million from Lex Wessner, who is the owner and founder of Victoria's Secret. And it seems like he was propped up just to blackmail a lot of these people. And the way that the man would blackmail these people, like if he called you to come see him or you have a meeting with him, they said one guy went to raise some money. It was like a fundraiser or something like that. He wanted to get some money. He goes to meet Jeffrey Epstein, and Jeff was in a towel. And Jeff looked at him and said, "Hey, man, I'm about to get a massage. Would you like a massage?" Now, the guy fortunately said no. But I think what tends to happen is he would blackmail you. You know, you go in there, you get the massage from the girl, you're being filmed, you're being recorded audio, video, and then the girl probably gives you like some type of hand job, this, that, whatever. What happens after that is this. Like he blackmails you. I think he would blackmail people in a way to where he becomes your friend. Like now he's extorting, blackmailing you, and he's your hero. So what would end up happening, a week or two go by, you get a call. Hey man, this is Jeff, man. Oh gosh. I don't know what happened, but remember you got that massage at the house? The girl ended up filming you. Like, I'm telling you, yeah, she ended up filming everything that happened. And, whew, by the way, the girl was only 15. Now, when you get that message, you a high government official, you this high money man, your heart is gonna drop through the floor. You're in panic mode. But then Jeff goes, hey, 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 it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna be able to handle everything. Now you're a little bit relieved, and now Jeff is holding your hand. And you don't ever want that stuff to come out. So now he puts you on the payment plan. And you have to pay him, or the stuff will be released. And you don't want it to be released because then your world shatters. But the man was definitely a Mossad agent used to infiltrate the US. And there are a lot of people. And the thing is, they're scared to release all the information. Like they've released a lot of these files, but they're scared to show everything because I'm pretty sure he's been able to sway elections. He's been able to sway certain laws that are in place today. And to really show everything and do a deep dive of everything of what happened, it would bring massive civil unrest, just like the UFOs. So, yeah, man, this is very, very deep. It's terrible. And we're going to talk about this more at my show at the New York City Winery, where you could get those tickets right there, New York City Winery in the Loft, March 15th. And it's going down. So pull up on me March 15th. But yeah, the Jeffrey Epstein thing is very interesting. He was obviously taken out in jail. I don't believe it was a suicide. I do believe, like, there was a meeting and they had somebody go into that cell and take care of business, if you know what I mean. And for probably that guy got a reduced sentence and he's out. And then they covered this up to make it look like what it was. But yeah, it's crazy. It's really crazy. And you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking the rules, they're going to be something that comes out to, like, we got a lot of freedom right now, kind of with the internet and the algorithm and the Twitter. And, we can go on these platforms and express our views and opinions. But I'm pretty sure in the future, something's going to come out to kind of curb all of this. And I think one of the things they can use to curb all of this is the Rule 230, which is in the Constitution and the laws, which states that these platforms, your Twitter, Instagram, these are all open platforms where they're just like almost a public utility. So they're not at fault. You can't sue them. That Rule 230 gives them immunity from from being sued for any information that's disseminated across their platforms. And I believe that the government is going to take that away. And if the government does take it away, most of these platforms will crash and be sued out of existence. So it's like it's a real trick with all this. But I do see eventually, I don't know where this is going, man. I really don't know. We could really be in trouble with all this stuff. So it's what it is, man. It is what it is. We're gonna move right along because it's just so much to talk about and explore. And things are not things are not really getting any better in the world, you know. So I really don't know, guys. I really don't know. But we're gonna figure it out when y'all come see me in New York at the City Winery. Get those tickets. Get them now. Go to LeVarWalker.me. Let's sell some tickets today. I think this is about it because I'm just scanning. And I think we might have come to the end of the road. I don't understand what this is about.
It's going down. Hold on.
I don't know what this is about. Are they having some type of watermelon challenge? What is this? This look like a watermelon challenge.
It's going down. New watermelon challenge. What y'all ready to do?
Man, this looks like something out of the damn Boondocks.
Don't try this shit at home. Watermelon challenge. Come on, man.
That girl could break her neck.
Look at me. You look at me.
We're gonna count it down. Count down to 10.
10. 9.
Oh my gosh.
Hey.
Yep. I'm not even, you know what? We're not doing this. And that's slow motion. This is not good. So I'm gonna take this down because I don't want to get a strike or nothing like that. But that is very, very sad. Like that was bad. You saw the pressure go on the neck. She could have snapped her spinal cord, and that's not good. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. We done come to the end of the road. This has been great. But get those tickets, guys. Hopefully, we will have a show in New York. Who knows? Right now, we gonna see. I'm still waiting to get these counts back. But yeah, appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in. And I might see y'all later on today. So yeah, call me. See you again.